easy. So that was Velat talking about what he said. So I don't know exactly what was said, but we'll get things underway here. FY on the Radiant side, he's gone for a very different item build. He's got a decent amount of bonus damage from all these items, but also has the HP region of the Tengos, whereas Resolution, pure damage output and stats coming out from the 3 Branch Null Talisman.
It's pretty unusual for Pucks to go for double mantle over a null, just because you simply don't gain that much from it, and the +3 strength, the +3 agility, and the additional +3 damage is just too much to ignore. And he spent, what, 400 gold on this? Extra 70 gold, he could have gotten a lot more damage.
The only thing he gets out of this is starting with Tengos, but Resolution, he can bring Tengos as soon as he gets like one last hit, so it's not really that big of a problem for Resolution here on the Puck. So
and both Pucks starting with level 1 phase shift, no surprise here, but looking at in terms of aggression, I think FY has been very, very aggressive in the 1v1s though.
Okay, well, we'll see how he does here. He is sporting that new Alliance Puck set. Orb of Reminiscence, which actually has the $1 million coil in the orb if you zoom in. The pretty cool puck set. Resolution on the other hand, he's playing the poor man's puck with no cosmetics up his sleeve. So we'll see how he does. FY with a big advantage just in terms of cosmetics right now.
But at the same time, losing in terms of CS, and Resolution still has creeps to slay. He is 3 creeps. There's 3 more creeps on the field for him to slay than FY. So
neither play with many CS though. Like, we're looking at 3 CS to 1 CS right now. Like, the denies effectively don't matter. Like, whether it's a full deny or just like you made the miss the last hit, like the experience difference is quite small.
Yeah, I would say it doesn't matter that much in Puck versus Puck. I think in other matchups it matters a lot because level 6 is extremely important. Like, let's say Lina versus Lina in round number 2. But for this one, yeah, the experience is very minor and inconsequential in the end.
Yep, Resolution uses a Tengo, gets a bit aggressive there, does take a couple right clicks, but so far, neither player getting a lot of last hits. That's really the crazy thing we've seen in a lot of these matchups is the players are prioritizing harass as well as making their opponents miss last hits over getting their own last hits.
That's because of the format of it. One kill, 1 death means all you had to do is force the opponent to, miss a phase shift once or, do something silly one time, miss skill perhaps, and you can easily win. So they're not going too much for the, okay, let's just farm up, get my bottle crow, get my magic stick, and then play defensively. Not too much about that life.
A DD rune picked up by Resolution, so he didn't even have vision of where the rune spawned, but 2-minute rune at DD, and that's going to guarantee him a decent amount of last hits off of this, so this puts FY under a bit of pressure. He's going for a fast bottle crow is allowed, and having hit already level 4, he's got 2 in the orb, and he can just use the orb to farm if he needs to.
Resolution pulling far ahead in terms of CS too, and looking at the skill builds, nothing unusual. 2-1-1 coming out for both. I think that is the standard at level 4. At level 3 it might be 1-1-1 or 2-0-1, but that's what you'll see most of the Pucks get, unless you want to pull a surprise and go for a 1-3-1 like Ice. But that's reserved for very special situations.
As it stands, like I think FY did a good job of not taking too much damage when Resolution had the DD rune. He phase shifted a couple
I think Resolution could have bullied him out a lot more.
And even Resolution didn't even like completely shut down the CS during that period. Like, he's ahead 15 CS, 16 now to 8, which is a big lead and all, but it could have been almost worse during that DD rune period. Oh, he's got the courier! One more right click, he may die for this, so FY, he's made a big mistake. Towerless, he gets jaunted, but the bottle is not going to be enough. First blood.
Faded.
His eyes just lit up. He saw that courier, went for it, and gets punished.
Too close to tower. Playing with fire, literally.
And even, I mean, I guess if you get, shoots little fireballs. If you get the courier, like, doesn't necessarily win you the matchup, because even if he gets away there per se, like, he's on 20 HP, he's got to go back to Fountain.
Well, 4-minute rune was very close to spawning, so it wasn't.
If it's like a top,
it wasn't the worst play.
No, it was very all-inish though. Like, if he gets away, finds a rune.
But at the same time, he was pretty far behind, so. I don't know if that's sort of risk you want to take, but he deems it worthy, and he will pay for his life. So on to match 2, Quap versus Quap. FY